Say, what's up with it? It's me again with another one of these, which I will be doing every Sunday from now on. This will be considered my sermon or my church, you dig? First of all, before we go any further, tell you God is amazing. I always say this, you're number one in my life, you dig? If it don't work for you, fine. But for me in this household, that's what it is. That's number one. Number two, appreciate the love and support. Speaking of support, I had this lovely young lady reach out to me to bless me in a sense for the things that I have been doing and the stuff that I have been using my platform for, and caught me off guard because I didn't look to receive anything from doing this. I'm just doing this because it's my purpose. I'm on my purpose. So my purpose is to help the people, and I've dedicated my life to helping people. So I didn't do this for the sense of any financial gain or anything like that, but she decided to want to bless me and caught me off guard, and she'll tell you it caught me off guard, but she wanted to send me something. It's what she made for me. A Carolina Panthers blanket. First of all, it's the home team. I'm from Carolina, so that's what we do. So she made this lovely blanket for me. She handmade it, I think she said. But either way it go, bro, this stay on the bed, you know what I'm saying? And once again, it's the home team. So her name is Fonda Rollins. Y'all look her up. Fonda Rollins, Rollins. Check her out. Her stuff is amazing. She is dope. She is beyond dope. She's a beast with those hands. She's found her gift. That's her gift. Among other things, I don't want to limit it there, but you are amazing for this right here. So I'm going to publicly thank you for what you've done. This is dope, Made me tear up because I'm just doing this, bro. I didn't, I didn't expect anything out of this, and I didn't think I was actually saving lives and changing lives. I'm just giving you my process and what worked for me. So once again, thank you for that. So, and I would love to expand on that a little bit longer, but I try to make these videos short because I ain't trying to have y'all here just listening to me all day. But that's that. But once again, appreciate you, Miss Fonda. Number three, as you can see, it's where we at, replenishing the soul. We in nature. That's what I do. You dig what I'm saying? So I decided to get up and talk to the people. Somebody reached out to me a few weeks ago and was like, help out with what I call the process again. So, I made a video about the process one time before about the root, with the seed root tree growing process, but I figured that I would, touch on it a little bit more. So basically it's like this. I don't really like giving examples anymore because if my example don't fit your situation, then you kind of dismiss the message. So therefore, that's the only way I speak, man, is examples. So what I'm saying is this: for you in this process, right? We as human beings, right? Human beings crave results, right? We crave certainties and we respect results. You understand? What happens is, like, for instance, I could tell y'all, look, man, I was working on myself. I was doing this and I was doing that. I don't have to say that because y'all are seeing the results of the work that I have done. Everything that I have given you, every video that I made is my process, right? I'm giving you my process. I'm just giving back to you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I've done. So we crave certainty and we respect results, right? So if you come and you looking at my stuff, what you're gonna want to know is, well, how did you do that, or what propelled you to start doing these things, or how did you get there? So basically, in a nutshell, it's about, the meat and potatoes of this whole thing. See, you're waiting to get to the point where you can get to the results and wherever it is you want to be in your life, and you say, man, I can't wait to get here, as I spoke on one time before. You wait till you try to get the results of your life and all that other stuff because you want to bypass the process because the process is uncomfortable. But what you fail to realize is every single day, you got to make it your business to be uncomfortable. Every single day. Why? Because that's where the area of growth is. Think about it. When you see men in the gym and you see these dudes with muscles and all that other stuff, that's the results. What you don't understand is the process. It's about winning the day. It's about when the alarm went off and they didn't want to get up when their alarm was going off because they wanted to stay asleep, but they still got up anyway and they made it through the day. You understand what I'm saying? When you win the day, it can pretty much helps you win through whatever. And it becomes a habit to win constantly. When those thoughts come in your head about, man, let's just stay in the bed, or we don't need to do this, or you ain't got football practice tomorrow, so what you carrying these muscles for? It's the win of the day. It's the win of those thoughts. It's the win of those words. So when you look at the results of these guys, it makes you go to them and say, how did you do that? Well, it was about the process. See, the meat and potatoes is the best part of your situation is always the process. It's not at the end of the storm. It's at the midst of it. It ain't when it's sunny. It's how you handle it when it's raining. How can you drive when it's raining? What do you tell yourself when it's raining? If you understand what I'm saying? If you planted a seed, it cannot grow without the rain. You need that water. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say the process, right, in my situation, I remember going through things and my expectations had just recently been ruined at that time. And I was starting single fatherhood. And I remember, man, it was uncomfortable because I didn't know where it was going. But I didn't understand at that time that it was about my foundation being built, right? And I remember, man, it just being uncomfortable. And every day, man, I would get up and I would cry and be nervous because I'm learning how to be a man. And I'm learning how to be a father all at the same time, bro. And I feel like I'm losing in all of it because I'm ready to lash out. I'm ready to click out because I'm like, yo, I don't understand this. I ain't with this. So at the end of the day, man, you go through your things and you hear people tell you, man, oh, just leave it in God's hands. Just leave it in God's hands. Well, that works in the beginning. You accept that advice in the beginning. But then when you get into the point where the bills are starting to pile up, bro, and you ain't got nowhere to pay these things, they tell me just leave it in God's hands. You're like, hey, bro, I don't see them hands. What are you talking about? I need a solution to this problem now. I don't need God's later fix. I need to fix this now, right? And they keep telling you, oh, just pray about it. And what you begin to understand is you're wrestling with yourself because you feel that rage coming inside of you because people keep telling you to pray about it, and you on your 999th prayer. It ain't nothing changed. So you like, yo, okay, yo, pray about it, okay? And then it keeps going, and it's like it's not getting easier, and it's not getting easier. And then all of a sudden it's like they keep telling you, man, just leave it in God's hand. And then they give you the wrong advice one day when they tell you just pray on it. Now you on your maybe 2,000th prayer that you have said in a week, and you lash out. And you lash out, bro. And you say, man, quit talking to me about God. Quit talking to me about all of this stuff, bro. I need help now. What are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me to pray, bro. It ain't working. I don't want to hear that. I'm trying to figure out this problem now. What you didn't realize was that was the death of your way. It was the death of your way. You didn't realize that. You was getting frustrated of your way. And you thought God's way was your way, silly rabbit. That's not how it works. So you get aggravated and you get frustrated and you getting angry because you feel like, yo, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and you keep talking about God. Where's this dude at? I don't know about this God dude. So eventually you get to the point where you just give up. But if you got children and all that stuff, that part of you keeps going, but the part for yourself is over with. You're done. What you didn't realize was that was the death of your way. Then one day, man, you just finally just like, yo, if you are real, make sure my kids are okay, man. Just make sure they okay. I can handle me, but make sure they okay. Just make sure they got a roof over their head. I don't even care no more. And you just go on autopilot. And then one day, man, you begin to understand that maybe things ain't supposed to go the way it's supposed to go the way I wanted it to go. Because you have tried everything you tried. You have did everything you could, and it still didn't go your way. Well, you just go through the motion. And then one day, you go to work, and they call you in the office. This is my story. They call you in the office, and they say, you know, we finna hire you full time, bro, with a $5 pay increase. And you and your child are now able to have insurance and benefits and all this other stuff. And you still think it's fake because it's like, nah, man, I ain't trying to hear this. And then you start signing the paperwork that's saying that they have officially hired you on with the company. And then it hits you. Then you start doing the flashback. Because like I told you, life is lived forward but understood backwards. It wasn't so much about God wasn't there for you. It was about you realizing that this life is going to do whatever it wants to do. God was there for you because what you failed to realize was that was your foundation. See, the beautiful part of life starts at the bottom and works its way up. You have never seen pearls or jewels floating on the top of the water. You got to go underwater to get it. And that's what I'm telling you about your process. If you feel like you're at the bottom, that's where the jewels are. That's where the best part of your life is, down there at the bottom. See, that's when you learn about life. That's when you learn who you are. That's when you develop your strength. That's when you develop the muscle. That's when you understand that this is going to be for my tomorrow. I'm going to need this I'm going to need this foundation one day. I've never seen a house built straight from the ground up. No, you need whatever the foundation is and put the house on top of it. That's where you at. If you feel like your process ain't working out, it's because that's where the bottom is. Don't hurry up and try to get rid of that. That's where the jewels are. See, when you get to the results, it's cool, you benefit of it. But who you were made at the bottom in the results, in the process, I mean. That's where you was made at. You understand what I'm saying? Don't try to hurry up your process, man. Learn how to dance in the rain. Because it's raining anyway. So let's just learn how to dance in it. And then you begin to realize, see, in my life, I began to realize what my God was teaching me. He was teaching me patience, understanding that life is going to be whatever it wants to be. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care what I think I want. Whatever it is I want, it's going to go the way it's supposed to go. My way, as I said before, was the apartment. God's way was a house. Do you understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get you to understand is when they dive deep in the water, they go down below to get the jewels and bring it back up. Gold and all, well, I don't know however that works, but anything valuable never floats at the top. You got to go get that. Anything, the best fruit is in the highest part of the tree. It's not right here. The low-hanging fruit ain't good. It's that part you got to go climb to go get. That's what I'm telling you. Get developed. Don't be in a hurry. Develop yourself. Get yourself together. Listen, man. Whatever you believe in, subscribe to it. Otherwise, why are you believing in it? See, God makes sense in my life. It may not make sense in yours. Okay, fine. But whatever you believe in it, allow yourself to become the best version of it with the mix of that. Otherwise, why are you believing in it? Because like I said before, if you pray, why worry? If you worry, why pray? And if you don't believe in prayer, then what are you doing? Do something. Okay, fine. You don't want to believe in God? Fine. On my page, I'm not making you do anything, but I'm telling you what worked for me. Because I'm going to tell you what wound up happening. When I started to trust the process, I'm going to show y'all what happened. This is my land. I own all of that, bro. Biggest yard in the neighborhood.